guys, thank you for joining me again for another video. Today's video is all about my top bronzer and contour powder for medium to dark skin ladies. For those who don't know what contouring is and you're watching this video, contouring is what you always see on makeup artists, and you see this shadow on their face, because when you apply your foundation, you highlight your face. You need to bring color back to your face, so you use a powder or a bronzer that is like 2 to 3 shades. You can even use 4 shades darker than your complexion. Just a little bit of that bronzer or a little bit of that contouring powder. You just swipe it. You just take a brush and just do an example for you guys. Like this is the COVERGIRL bronzer. You just take a little bit, then swipe it on your cheekbone. You can use your finger to find where your cheekbone is, or you can do a fish face like this right here, the hollows of your cheekbone. Then just apply this in there, then bring it up to your forehead. This will just cast shadow to your face. So when highlighting is where the light hits on your face, that is why we highlight our under eye, forehead, cheekbone, nose. That is why we highlight the front of our face. Then if you want to contour, you contour the perimeters of your face, like the outermost part of your face right here, the outermost part of your face. That is where you put the bronzer, the contour powder, guys. So if you want me to do a detailed video on bronzing, contouring, let me know. Tell me at the comment section. The first bronzer I'm going to talk about, or contour powder I'm going to talk about, is from LP City Colors, and this is a blush, guys. As you can see, it's very dark, so it's quite dark for my complexion, so I can get away with it to contour my cheekbone. To contour my cheekbone, it just do magic for me. The color pigmentation is beautiful. If you are my skin complexion and you are NC45, NC50, I would say to get your hand on this blush. I'll put a link for you to get this blush at the description bar. The next contour powder I'm going to talk about is from Sleek. Everyone and their mothers know what this is. This is Sleek Contour Kit. If you're just starting up makeup and you're looking for a contour kit to contour your cheekbone, to highlight your face, this will be your best friend. They have from fair to medium to dark shade for everyone. You can't go wrong with this, guys. You can't go wrong with this. I got this when I was starting up makeup, and I've not hit pan, guys. Here, this is the highlighted shade and this is the contour shade, and the shade I got on this one is the darker shades to contour your cheekbone and bring color back to your face after foundation and highlighting. This contour kit is very beautiful and it's quite affordable. I think it's £7, so I'll put some link at the description bar for you to get your hand on this Sleek contour kit if you don't know about it and you're just starting up makeup. Next contour powder bronzer I'm going to talk about, but this is a bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer in the whole wide world. This is my COVERGIRL Queen Collection Ebony bronzer. Everyone have heard about this bronzer. If you don't have this bronzer, you need it in your life, guys. I know it's very hard to find this in the UK, but I'll put some link at the description bar for you to get your hand on this. You can definitely get this on eBay, because I got mine from eBay, but you can get it from various websites cheaper. I'll find some link and put them at the description bar. This tone bronzer, you don't need a lot in this bronzer. Some people say that it does not work for them, but I feel when you use a light hand on this bronzer, you can get the results you want. Just use a light hand, don't pack it on to your face. Just tap your brush a little bit, then blend it into your face. If it's not enough, then you can add more. This bronzer is very beautiful. For women of color, it's amazing. I love this bronzer, guys. I will highly recommend this bronzer for everyone. This bronzer is beautiful. So moving along, guys, the next bronzer, powder, contouring I'm going to talk about is a brown eyeshadow. You don't have to use a particular thing in makeup. You can use powder as eyeshadow, you can use eyeshadows as powder. If it works for you guys, just make it work for you. That is what makeup is all about. We learn new things every day. We don't have to stick with old stuff. We evolve. So this is a brown eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is from KIKO. This is the KIKO 235 Infinity eyeshadow. Why I put this on this video is because I want to tell you can use a brown eyeshadow to contour your face. Just a little bit, guys. A little bit. Just put it on the brush, use it to bring color back to your face. You don't have to buy a bronzer, you don't have to buy a contouring powder. If you have a brown eyeshadow, just try it out, guys. Try it out. Next one I'm going to talk about is an earth tone eyeshadow. It's a brown eyeshadow, but a light brown. It's more of a reddish tone brown eyeshadow. It looks like this. I can't remember where I got this eyeshadow from, but you can also use an earth tone eyeshadow, like a reddish brown eyeshadow. This will just, you can use this to bronze your face if you are not looking for a very harsh brown eyeshadow and you have an earthy tone eyeshadow. You can also use that to bronze your face. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a powder, a brown powder, a powder that is 2 to 3 shades darker than your complexion. You can go to MAC, you can go to Superdrug, you can go to Sleek. You can get a powder that is not your shade, a powder that is 2 to 3 shades darker than your complexion. You can also use that to contour and bronze your face. You don't really have to go and get a bronzer to bronze your face. You can use a face powder that is 2 to 3 shades darker than your complexion to bring color back to your face. So you can see I've talked about eyeshadow, I've talked about contouring powder, I've talked about bronzer, I've talked about powder, like a face powder, a matte base face powder to bronze your face, to bring color back to your face. The L'Oreal Paris True Match Super-blendable powder, and this shade is C9. Girl that just starting up makeup, or you're just someone that just love makeup, all you need is basic things to do your face. You can use this for a very long time, and if you find something that works for you, I will tell you stick with it, but try new things, but stick with a particular thing that works for you, so that when you try new things and that does not work out, you can go back to what your face is already used to. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope I didn't rant too much on this video. Pardon me if I rant too much. I just trying to get my points clear to all my beginners that are just starting up makeup. I love you guys so much. God bless you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.